A quiet Melbourne summer morning before the heat really settles in. I woke up early today because in summer the garden always comes first before the sun gets too strong. The first thing I did was make my morning coffee and take it straight outside. Sitting in the backyard beside the chickens, listening to them move around is honestly the calmest way to start the day. Early mornings are the best time to observe your garden. You'll notice which plants look stressed, where the moisture is still holding, and what needs attention before the heat starts to hit. Because it's already warming up, we gently sprayed the rose bush. On hot days, I don't drench the leaves heavily. I use a light mist or targeted root watering early in the morning. What this does is it helps the plant hydrate without encouraging fungal issues later in the day. Morning watering helps to reduce heat stress, prevents leaf burn, and helps plants cope better with extreme heat. So avoid watering roses in the afternoon heat because most of it evaporates and shock the plant. After that, we clean the backyard, nothing intense, just removing a few fallen leaves, old debris, and resetting the space. A clean garden isn't just about the looks, it's about plant health. Then we worked with my husband to propagate fig cuttings directly into soil, and we chose healthy pencil-thick stems, removed the lower leaves, and planted them straight into free draining mix. So here's some tips that I'd like to leave you by. Use semi-hardwood cuttings, plant at least a third of the cutting into the soil, and always keep the soil lightly moist, not wet, and bright shade is better than the full sun because figs don't like to be rushed, so patience is key. After that, we trimmed back a citrus tree that's been looking really tired and stressed. So in summer, citrus trees often struggle with things like heat stress, nutrient imbalance, and overproduction. We didn't prune heavily, we just simply removed dead branches, weak growth, and cutting stems. So if you want to take care of your citrus during the summer, sometimes trees don't need more fertilizer. What they need is less stress. So we really hope that this tree is going to be able to survive because as you can see here, it is struggling a lot. The branches seem quite bare, there's barely any leaves, and there seems to be a lot of spider infestation going on. So light pruning helps to redirect the energy and improve the airflow during the hot weather. So let's hope for the best, and I'll keep you updated on this beautiful citrus tree. Next, we started to plant some cherry tomatoes in a small garden bed that we prepared early on. And before the heat really kicks in, we need to plant these wonderful yellow cherry tomatoes into a small garden bed. We spaced them properly, started to loosen the soil, and water them deeply to help the roots settle. So I'm going to leave you with a couple of really good tomato planting strategies that we've learned along the way. Plant deeper for stronger roots, space well for airflow, make sure to water deeply but not too frequently, and mulch early in order to lock in the moisture. Tomatoes also thrive when the roots stay cool and stable. And this is what our Melbourne summer mornings look like on a Saturday weekend. Not rushed, not perfect, it's just intentional. Doing the small things early before the heat, before the stress starts to set in, makes the biggest difference in the garden. Gardening isn't about doing more. It's actually about doing the right things at the right time and de-stressing throughout the whole process. So I hope that you enjoyed our little mini morning vlog. And let us know if you're interested in these kind of videos so we can be able to focus more on vlog style. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and have an amazing, great day. All the best.